Let's talk about Stihl, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make this YouTube channel. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Fully Charged Gardener. Thank you very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. So to today's video, I have had quite a few questions just recently asking me about Stihl. So I thought I would answer the most commonly asked question, which is, are you a Stihl ambassador? And I can very excitedly say that as of January 2020, so January this year, yes I am. But before we talk more about that, I just want to tell you where my Stihl journey started, and it just so happens that I have it right here next to me. Now before we look at this, I just want to say a big shout out to my dad, Pops. Thank you very much for bringing this in so it could feature in the video. I really do appreciate it. So this Stihl FS88, this was my first ever Stihl purchase. I bought this from Loxton Garden Machinery. Pete, if you ever watch this, cheers. Back in 1997, we think it was. I was 15. So yeah, I bought that then. She still runs. Pops uses her in the garden. I don't use it because Dad's pinched it. But she still runs. I won't run it up now, but I will put that in a little Instagram post or something quite soon. I'm just going to put that back there so I don't drop it. So there we go. Yeah, so that was back when I was 15. Pops bought a Mountfield push mower, and I used to cut the grass in my parents' garden, and then I used to push the mower around the local village and cut a few people's grass for a few quid. And that's when I bought that, you know, for trimming the edges and things. And I also did some work for the estate manager at the time, brush cutting his orchard, and I thought that was the Rogs Dollocks back then. Put the metal blade on it and it'd smash through anything. So that's where my Stihl journey started all those years ago, and ever since then I've continued using Stihl products, because for the fact that Stihl runs all these years later is testament to build quality. So as I progressed my career and gone into head gardener's positions and I've been responsible for buying the kit, I've just stuck with the Stihl brand. It works, and as much as that, when it comes to Stihl, you work through dealers, you buy through dealers, and I've always enjoyed that process. And I'm just going to do a quick shout out now actually to Steve and the team at John Miller's, who are our local machinery dealership. And I'm just going to put up a little montage of their dealership. So that's what you can expect when you go to John Miller's. A fantastic range of products and great customer service. So yes, the whole thing with Stihl and buying through dealers is important to me. Supporting local businesses and not just some Amazonian online retailer. Let's put it that way. So yes, so over the years, I've been quite active on social media, as some people might know. And it turns out that Stihl had been watching me. As dodgy as that may sound. There's been a few standout posts, I think, one of them involving this over here and a certain pose. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put those pictures up now, not to offend anybody. If you're a bit squeamish, look away now. But yeah, so I've had some fun over the years with the Stihl kit on social media. That was for World Naked Gardening Day, by the way, and don't worry, I won't be posting any YouTube videos on that day. I've also done, I've run the London 10K twice in full chainsaw gear. Stihl sponsored that. Do not recommend it because the chafing is horrendous. And the second time I did it, it was so hot. And you would not believe running with a chainsaw helmet on. Not pleasant. Anyway, they even gave me a little toy chainsaw the one year to run with. And I actually got stopped by the police because they thought it was a real one. But anyway, that was good fun. So anyway, yeah, so they've been watching me, as it turns out. And they approached me last year and asked, did I want to take part in their pro ads campaign? So basically they have professionals from certain sectors like arboriculture and, you know, grounds care and things like that. And they have individuals and they do a photo shoot with them, and then they feature those in professional magazines like Horticulture Week and Farmers Weekly. And these are all people, we are all people that have already been using Stihl products for a long time. So they're just showcasing the users, professional users. So anyway, so I did that shoot and they took some pictures. I'll put some of those pictures in now. Just to give you an idea. Yep, so there we go. And really excitedly, now this literally made my year. So I've got to say, and I will do this now actually, got to say a massive thank you shout out to the awesome team at Stihl GB. You guys are absolute legends, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you've done over the last couple of years. You are awesome. Thank you so much. And to you guys, putting me in the Stihl catalogue literally made my year. So I don't know if I've mentioned, but yes, I am in the Stihl catalogue, which is, that for me is awesome. Anyway, so I did that photo shoot and people have started seeing my picture, and that's sort of why people are asking, am I an ambassador? So yes. So anyway, going into that. Now, people seem to have some odd ideas of what being a Stihl ambassador means. Some people seem to think that I've got access to the private jet and the helicopter. Sadly, no. Some people seem to think that I'm making hundreds of thousands of pounds. No. Are Stihl dictating my content? No. Do they tell me I have to make a certain number of Instagram posts? No. Do they tell me what to put in YouTube videos? No. Do they give me early access to certain products? Yes. Is that exciting? Yes. Does that benefit the channel? I hope so. I hope so. And one thing, I will always be honest if the guys have sent me something to try and test. Like this helmet. There's a video coming up on that, and I'm open and honest about the fact that the guys sent me that, which is really wicked. Get to keep that. Nice one still. And the batteries. The new battery and the... Oh, we've got some cool stuff coming up. I'm not going to give a full spoiler. And like the GTA 26, got that slightly earlier than other people, which is fantastic. So it does not mean that this is going to be a Stihl out on this channel. As you may have already seen from some recent videos, because I just so happen to have a brochure here, we've had like the guys from Hansa come and show us some chippers. And I am working with some other brands at the moment, just working on logistics of getting kit out, because it does cost money for those guys to bring stuff down. Again, another dealer shout out actually, Henson and Chattel, who brought the Hansa chippers down. Jono, legend, thank you very much for that. So what I'm trying to say is that they don't control the channel, they don't pay for my videos. The one thing that they do specify, which is really important anyway, and we should be more conscious of it as users, is making sure that I wear the right PPE. So you'll always see me in snazzy Stihl gear because they send me the PPE to wear for the videos, which is awesome. So, right, is there anything else that I've got to say? Oh, yes, that's the one thing that I very nearly forgot. Now, the first giveaway. I am doing a giveaway on the channel. Now, this will be linked through my Instagram, and there will be a link in the description to my Instagram where I will leave the question for the competition. So, what am I giving away? I am giving away one of these snazzy Stihl fleeces, which are really, really, really warm and cozy. Got a nice zippy thingy on there. Watch out for the microphone. So I'll be giving one of these away. So the competition will close on the 1st of April. I'll announce the winner on the 1st of April. It'll be open to everybody. I've got one of them little app thingies where it'll just pick someone from random. So if you want to enter that competition, head on over to my Instagram and you'll find out what the question is. I gave a hint earlier as to what it might be linked to. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope this has cleared things up with the whole ambassador thing. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. To all the people who have subscribed, thank you so much. And to everybody who's been kind enough to leave a comment, I really do appreciate your support. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.